There'll also be displeasure from Beijing at these new trade talks between the US and Taiwan.
Well, this was pretty much telegraphed by the Biden administration as well when they had the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework that came out, in May, when Biden came out here, IPEF, which is going to be a regional kind of trade agreement, kind of a rewriting of different rules for the Asia-Pacific among like-minded economies. Now, many of the signatories on the IPEF did not want Taiwan included because they rely on trade ties with Beijing. They did not want to anger Beijing. So essentially, the U.S. telegraphed that, well, if Taiwan's not going to be part of the IPEF, we can perhaps do a more bilateral agreement with Taiwan. And that's essentially what is happening right now. Senior U.S. officials from the USTR, the U.S. Trade Representative's Office, as well as Taiwan officials, have held their inaugural talks about deepening economic and trade ties. Essentially, let me just read this. This is Gov speak, but these talks between the USTR and Taiwan are aimed at developing an ambitious roadmap for negotiations to advance mutual trade priorities. Like I said, this is just Gov talk for we are sitting down, we're hashing out our agreements and our differences, and we're going to put in a roadmap for eventual talks to include Taiwan in IPEF, but kind of on the sidelines of IPEF.